Right, that's everything. So YouTube is poor stream health. That's great, and Twitch is unstable, which means we're live. We're just going to wait for the usual suspects to trickle in. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this bench music. It's very nice and quite actually, I might move over to Green Path. Just... There we are. Yeah, this is good music. Just gonna wait for people to start showing up, because they should be soon. Hopefully. Probably. Right, okay, there are three people. There are three people watching on Twitch and 2 on YouTube, and that can't all be me just just checking in through the stream manager that everything's okay. There must be people there, surely, right? I mean, I don't want to pressure lurkers, but if it's anyone who usually interacts in chat, hi. Hi to lurkers as well. No, I did not forget that I changed my keybinds. I also did not forget that I was muted for part of the pre-stream. Seriously, no one? Would have thought that. People would start. Well, I mean, there are a few people, but would have thought that a few more would have trickled in by now, right? Well, I don't want to go the whole stream without doing anything, so let's explore a bit more around the mushroom area. I do want to quickly check that everything's set up right. Yeah, Twitch is just going to, yeah, Twitch is going to be Twitch. Stream settings, edit. Yeah, probably is. Huh. Just gonna explore around a bit then while we wait for people to show up. I know there's something here. Can I? Yeah, there is that bit off to the left of here that I haven't explored quite yet, and that could be a fun way to go. Just for the time being. Down here, this new bit. That's going to be a bit fun to explore. Huh. Nope, nope. There's still... Ow. Not strictly speaking ideal. Okay, so I need to be clever to get through this bit. Okay, so... It's not great for me specifically. I'm gonna reconsider some life choices here. I may have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Okay, there's a platform there. That's great, that's great, that's great. That's not great. That's not great. That's what I was hoping to avoid. Quite frankly. It's what we call bad. Very bad. Let's actually now I have walls. Now I have wall jump. I cannot wall jump here. I can wall jump here, right? Yes, okay, so that's much easier to get on now. That's good, that's good. That's just mean-spirited. Down here. I'm not gonna deal with that just now. Hi, yeah, come here. Good. We're gonna go back. You're gonna explode, so I'm gonna give you a good wide berth. Bench. No, that's not the sag station. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna be back in just a bit. Right, I'm probably far enough into... You know what? No, I'm going to leave the setting up stream text until someone decides to show up and say, hey, why is there still setting up stream text? Anyway. So I did a bit of grinding off camera for Geo, so I think I now have... Oh, keen to do some banking? Yes, I am. So I have 12,000 or 1,250. And I was told that I should have... I was told that the maximum that the Kingdom of Hollow Nest insures in case of bank failure is 2,600. So I should put in another 1,350. Let's deposit this properly. Actually, I should just deposit all of my money, because I don't want to lose it. See, he's very trustworthy. See, this is good financial sense. Goodbye then, stay safe. Okay. See? Banking. Good financial advice. And now, if I die, I won't feel bad about it, because all I have is... well, all I have on me is 9 Geo. And compared to the... compared to the riches I have saved, thanks to the... First International Bank of Hollow Knights. It's not a First International Bank, is it? Because it's not international. It would be international if they also had a branch in Silksong, Farloom. I don't know. I haven't played Silksong yet. There could be a bank in Farloom. Not going to explore out everything just yet, because I have a bit of a quest. Nope. That didn't go well. I'm just gonna flee. Flee, and I'm gonna heal, because this is a place of relative safety. Not like a lot of safety, but a bit. Geo. There we go. Up. I swear I know how to wall climb. Goodness gracious me, please. There. There we are. That's not a breakable wall, so I'm just gonna assume that I'm not quite meant to be here. just yet. Or at the very least that I can come back later for fun things to explore. Now, there's this big ol' lever over here. And I think... Ow. I think I need to go this way. Having a bit of difficulty with that. Go this way. Okay, so that way there's Geo. This way there's just the lever. I don't have too much Geo on me right now, so I can always go exploring for a bit more. Excellent, excellent. That's just a shortcut to get out of here. And I hit this lever. And that just disappears. I don't quite understand the physics in that, but I'm sure it's fine. I don't love that. I may need to go to the bench by put Geo and Millabelle the banker can be trusted. Can trust Millabelle for give, and then an extra thing. Good love to Geo, friend Millabelle. I'm pretty sure in the original meme that's friend is supposed to be misspelled, but what do I know? Not dealing with that just now, just heading down and down and down and across and beating a few things up and heading down. Across. And here. And up. And across. And up again. Collecting that precious shiny Geo, and then the stuff in here that I didn't get is going to be gone now, isn't it? We're just going to take care of you. Ah! Hi! I didn't mean to do that. I need something from here. Right, good. Ow! Okay. This area shall need the utmost care and attention in order to traverse it safely. Preparation. Okay, what's down there? Pit of death. It's down there. Another pit of that comes in from across somewhere. Let's heal a bit. Okay. Right. I'm going to enjoy this, aren't I? Mm-hmm. I'm especially going to enjoy going another way and being there has to be a bench in here somewhere, right? Okay, right. Oops. Does it mention a bench? No, it does not. It's just a long way down. There's a room off to the side that, based off of everything else, that's unlikely to have a bench. So I guess the closest bench is the one I've already found. Which is great, because that's convenient and accessible. I mean, it's not the worst bench, I'm sure. It's not, like... It's not actively a trap. Had a good amount of geo on me, but that's not really important. I want to get to that bench first. We are, and then we go here and down this way, and I explored there because that's where I got the Mantis claws from. And I'd like to go over here, thank you very much. And I'd like not to do that. Don't you dare. See? Quirrell! Quirrell! How good to see you! What are you doing here? I'm exploring, probably. What was Quirrell's voice? I don't remember the voice I did for Quirrell. Hello again. I suppose you've already met the tribe of this village. They seem a little distrustful of strangers, to put it lightly. They're not brutes, though, no. The sickness in the air that clouds the minds of lesser beasts, they resist it. They retain their intellect and their honor, though also their lethal traditions. I've some words of advice, my friend. If you plan to challenge the lords of this tribe, your blunted nail may prove inadequate. There is a city nearby, the old capital of Hollownest. I've heard a Nailsmith resides there. Seek the old bug out, and you may find progress that much easier. I was told I didn't need a nail upgrade for this. I was told I didn't need an upgrade by one very specific person who I thought would be here. Nail upgrade, nail upgrade, nail. Ah, hi, I forgot you were here. I forgot there was a mantis here. Yeah, no. Bats is very much not here to stop me. I can decide to Ow. I can decide to derail my own stream. I'm quite possibly the best person to derail my own stream. I've got a ping somewhere. Okay, that's not important. I can ignore that ping. Nail, nail, nail. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that people want to see me get the nail upgrade. I mean, technically, that means that I'm still setting up for my stream then, doesn't it? If I'm getting the nail upgrades to make fighting the lost names easier, then... If I die here, it means that I do not need to worry about the fact that I'm going to be missing my my soul, which will make exploration a bit easier, especially because I was not carrying very much geo at all. Thank you. No, 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 can't be having with this. I was looking in YouTube chat and I was wondering, why is there like a little character that's not present in Caster Labs? That's because that's YouTube saying that smiley face emoticon needs to be translated to English, which is, yes, the stance that I hold, but also I'm a curmudgeon who doesn't like things in general. I think YouTube not understanding what smiley face emoticons is a bit of an issue. Well, that's the Wanderers Seeking Death. Welcome. I need to go up and across. Actually, One thing I should probably do, I should at the very least change the thumbnail. Say change of plans. Well, the thumbnail and the title. Change of plans. We're fighting. We're not fighting. Change of plans. We're seeking out the Nailsmith. Let me just quickly open up my logo making tool. Let me just hastily edit this. Let's get like a nice sort of red line. This is an important part of stream setup, I swear. Making a logo after having already started streaming. Just oh no. Yeah, let's export that. Let's replace. Let's quickly go over to YouTube. Stream settings. Customization. Details. Where's thumbnail? Right. Change. HK-7. Open. Change of plans. We're getting a nail upgrade. That should be a full colon and not a semicolon. Let me copy that. Let me edit the title for Twitch as well. Right. Okay. Where do I need to go? I'm not getting that shade. That shade's stuck there. My plan for taking care of that issue is just not done. Because I'm quite simply better than that. Oh no. Sometimes I can't pogo and I can't quite seem to... So that's not great. think the easier way to get there is to go through the Mantis village. Actually. I don't know what it is. It's just like I'm pressing. Like, it just feels that my keystrokes aren't registering. Nope. No. Can't be having with you. This isn't the way to the Mantis village, is it? Ah, it's down there. Wait, what do you mean they can hit upwards? What do you mean they can hit upwards and get me while I'm pogoing off of them? They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Okay, that one was on me. I swear. What? I'm pressing the jump button. I am pressing the jump button. There. Oh, Quirrell's gone. Let's heal up. No, I need to go this way. Fortunately, the Mantises aren't actually too difficult. It's the Mantis Lords that I'm afraid of. Ah. Great, there's my soul. That's good. That's good. I like having a soul. That's important, probably. I don't know. Why is it specified that this bit is fungal waste when I come into it? Why is there like a new? Go on, have to, yeah. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hollowness heart lays open before you. Proceed onwards to share in its glory. What was I talking about? Why does it specifically say fungal waste when I entered that room just before? Because this entire area is part of fungal wastes. And there is a bit that's a different color on my screen for like the Mantis Village, but it doesn't include all of the area that I was going through. Oh man. I'm not going to like this, am I? Yeah, I was correct. I do not need soul right now. So I go left. I understand why they left a mana shrine there. This is... Yeah, especially because I didn't even press the dash button there. Okay, this time I did press the dash button and it made the same... It made no difference. Maybe because Mantis Village is a sub-area, it just registers an area changing. Like, no, I get that, but it was... You can't see my mouse. So, the room I'm in, it lines up with the bottom of a room with the next room over. That's in the same area as the general fungal waste, but Mantis Village is a slightly greener color. And it's like... So surely the bits that are the lighter, more sickly color are fungal waste proper, and then Mantis Village is just the... But that doesn't line up with where the transition is. Anyway, Ow. I need that soul juice. Ah, just to confuse me. Yep. Seems... I'm gonna get this eventually. I need to get this eventually, please. Please. There, okay. If I die, I can make it back to here. There's more. Okay, so I see what I do here. I drop down to there, and then I dash, and I can't pogo off of thorns, so it has to be a dash. So dash will get me that far, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's good progress. That's good progress. That's a pain to get to from any bench. But it would be less of a pain from the Queensway station, because the Queensway isn't... Nope. Not that one. Let's heal up a bit. Okay, new theory, because it said Mantis Village when I crossed... Okay, new theory. Mantis Village does not even vaguely correlate with where the colors are. Nope. Hi. Two. Can't heal. That's okay. Heal. I don't know why I'm pressing the button that makes my nail hit upwards. That's not helpful right now. I can't be bothered. Right, okay, so now we go this way. So I do need to be somewhat speedy about, do need to be somewhat speedy about, I pressed caps lock. I pressed tab. Help. Do need to be somewhat speedy about getting, to the nail upgrade, otherwise Bats might show up and ask why I'm not fighting the Mantis Lords. Go fast, yeah. Bats could be around any corner. Nail upgrade speedrun. I might change I might change the VOD title to that after the stream ends. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't hit a save point. Okay, that's... So I think the extra soul... Oh, it's... No, it will definitely be there. It's just... probably not worth getting. I was just thinking to myself, is the extra soul from the parkour challenge that I presume is there in case you might not necessarily be the best at parkour. The extra soul is probably still there. It's just... how? Wait. No! I wasted a bit of soul there. How did you get there? I didn't get that far. I hate how I can die on that one tiny sliver. I'm gonna grab more soul. Yeah, no, I'm... It's better not to have all of that run back. I can't remember if I've seen these bugs in my own playthrough or if I've seen them in, like, one of Bax's playthrough videos. Like, obviously I've seen them here, but I've seen them somewhere else as well. Ow! I've seen them somewhere else as well. And I can't exactly... None of that looks like a breakable wall, so I'm going to assume that it's not a breakable wall. Anyway, doesn't matter if it's a breakable wall, because now I've gotten through. A large knight statue. There is a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest. Yes, no. Bridge acquired. I think I do want to insert the city crest. I'll get that back then. Ah, okay. So I'm stuck here. At least that's what they want me to think. They want me to think that I'm stuck here because I am, in fact. I can't break that. It's prime breakable floor. I'm going to need to remember that there's breakable floor there. I can't set up pins yet. I should have got one of the pins from Griselda? Is that, what the dickens was that? Didn't seem friendly. Yes, I was in fact thinking of Griselda. That is her name. Ah! I can't go this way. I need to go down, to go across. I've found a new friend. Oh, that's who was... Okay, so those explode. I don't want to go that way. I can I can wall climb up here. So that's one of the guys who was dead by the bridge. Okay, I'm learning stuff. Oh. Okay, I've slain enough of them to get a entry. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, good, this isn't the boss room. Okay, so those guys are very easy to pogo, that's good. This is up, okay, so... Oh, wait, hang on. Lore. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. That doesn't sound friendly. And that doesn't look friendly neither. That's all full of spikes. But I do have to call the lift every time. That's... Quirrell, hi! I don't have a map. Oh, right, I'm... The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answer to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. I am not doing a good job of speaking today. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? Hey, could you come over here so I can pogo off of you? There we are. Right, now if I go this way... Oh. Geo. Lots of Geo. This place is great. It's got money. City of Tears. Oh, there's a nail. There's a nail pointing this way. Let's heal up. But there's a nail pointing this way, which means something over here. Water. Oh, there's water that doesn't kill me. A glorious day. Before anyone says anything, no, my strategy was not to jump into water not knowing if it would kill me. I had a pretty good idea that this didn't look like acid and thus might not necessarily kill me. Water that doesn't kill you. Lovely compared to the acid. Exactly. Alright, here's a friendly hut. Oh, you're hammering something. Let's see. This is a blacksmith. Or a nailsmith, more accurately. Big, burly bear of a man, or bear of a bug. Needs some sort of tough, gruff voice. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later, if you're still breathing. Hmm? Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. Obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. Accent's drifting a bit. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Pay Geo to strengthen nail. Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad that I have a bit of Geo on me. This is great. As you wish. I'll get to work then. Oh, nice cutscene. There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. You're still here. Is there something else you want? If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. I take it then that I do not have pale ore on me. No. I've never seen pale ore before. Good talk, good talk. Oh, they take 2 hits now, that's good. That takes 1 hit. I have to wonder, does the nailsmith just chuck nails out into the distance? Does he do that? That seems a bit environmentally unsound if you... Oh. Oh, I'm swimming here. Okay. I thought that water was shallow enough to wade in, but I guess not. Guess that chap can't swim. Javelin practice with nails. Good thought, good thought. I'm not going to be able to get up there, am I? That's for later. Lift is here. Let's heal up, a bit, a lot, some. you would imagine their nails, other bugs have left to be honed and then never came back for as more bugs go. Yeah, no, that's probably also a good explanation. Ha! Oh, you did expect me. Someone down there. Aye. I got very interesting architecture around here. Two, three. Now, I imagine I can't get out of here the same way I came in. Mechanism with a simple keyhole. Okay. So if I find a simple key, that would probably unlock it. Let's explore this building. Different way, okay. I don't recognize that symbol, it's sort of a fleur de lance. I think what I want to be looking for is the way to the stagways, to be honest with you. Ah. Either the way to the stagways or, I know there isn't anything up here. So these guys take 4 hits, which is presumably much less than they did before, though I could not tell you exactly how much less. The city seems to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose, if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. Anything more upwards? Come on, you. There we are. Yeah, no, I remember that. I remember that hallway. That hallway leads to the door that they have shut. So the only way to go The only way out is through. I see you, Quirrell. I see you. I feel like I've already exhausted Quirrell's dialogue options. I need 2 more actions. Hi. No, I don't. I wish to mod action. How do I perform a mod action? Twitch. Collaboration's not helpful. One layout updated. Twitch, that's not. I don't want someone advertising junk stuff. Top. No, not click to reply. Twitch, please. I'm trying to block. There we are. It's not block. I want to ban them, right? Oh, wait, hang on. One. Ban. There we are. That's the button I needed to press. I do not need bots that try to sell viewers. I have enough viewers already, but they're not currently. No. Anyway, I do not need to buy more viewers from a bot. Usually I have more viewers than this. It's still not a lot, but, you know, they're a rowdy bunch, and I don't think that we need any more of them. Inspect. Holiness Seal. Hi. Excuse me, I'm trying to loot your hometown. Do you mind not hitting me with your sword? It's very rude. Ha. Did I get up? How did I get up there? Now I need to go all the way back over there. Oh, I can't attack while I'm here. Oh, that would have been handy to know. Annoyingly, I can't remove messages showing up in Castro Labs, which means that is probably stuff there. What happens if I stand here underneath the lift? Oh, okay. So there's like some sort of health and safety. I have all this scaffold still lying about. That's... Oy vey. A fool. What's up here? Huh. One, two, three. I am discovering all sorts of new enemies today. I'm also discovering a new grub, I think. Dag. I nearly got there. There we are. See? Let's heal up just a bit. Ah. That was very rude. I still have no map. I have to just wander over and eventually find... Not Chakra. Chakra's to other game. Don't dash there. Don't dash there. That's very important. Dashing doesn't help. Time and a place for dashing, and that wasn't it. Just gonna open that up. Yeah. Yep, that's just the lift chamber. I was hoping to get a bit more mana out of that fella. Cornifer! I keep hearing a squeaking that I had at least assumed was from not a flea. This is not Hollow Knight Silk Song. This is Hollow Knight, Hollow Knight. This is the one that has grubs. I had heard squeaks that I had assumed. Oh, there's a grub. See, that's what I thought the squeak was. And as it transpires... That was not music that I expected out of Hollow Knight. I saw a sheet of paper. That was very... pop. Where are you? Toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Insert Geo? Yes, absolutely. Meantime, Cornifer, isn't this is... Oh, what was my voice for Cornifer? Gosh. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all. But the architecture... No, that's not working. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievement so far? Oh, yes, absolutely. I've mapped out a good area of... Oh, okay, I'm near the Stagways. I'm near the Stagways. Excellent. Excellent. I'm not going to explore the rest of this because, Look, Bats doesn't need to know that we've explored, so far as we have, okay? What Bats Cove doesn't know can't hurt me. I can't hit it. It's not real. It's not real. There's not a zone. I don't need to talk to it. I can just ignore the zone. I can just ignore the zone. I need to go talk to Zoe, don't I? Listen. Oi! That's where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you to splash at me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I'm Snout the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them? The guards who still patrol this city, even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. Well, I haven't exhausted Cornifer's dialogue options. I hope he's still here. Iselda, not Griselda. Iselda. Where's Griselda coming from as a name? We've both come far to reach this grand place. While I'm about these buildings, I must remember to collect a trinket or two for Iselda. And that's all of it. No, wait, no, you might have more. That's all of the dialogue options. Ooh, there's something big here. And then down here... I haven't No, wait, I have. I just didn't pop this way, huh? More fool me then, really. Collect that geo. No sense in letting all that precious lunch money go to waste. Come here, come here, come here. I don't like you. I really don't like you. Now come here so that I can finish you off. Shoot. I don't like... Okay, right, so that geo's gone, probably. I'm just going to go back to Cornifer so I can quickly bench up. Without dying, ideally. Oh, what so? I don't see any so. Head up. Just need to head up. There are bits off to the side. I know there are bits off to the side. It doesn't show the bits off to the side, so maybe I should explore them just a bit. See, there was no Zote. No Zote. He's gone. Where's he gone? He's gonna be in trouble somewhere. And then I'm going... I hope someone clipped that. That was brilliant. He just spiked it himself for me. No. Thank you. Just flew right into those spikes. Oh, these are side rooms. Okay, well, I want to nosy out all of these sides. Aha! yeah, I do want to nosy out all of these side rooms so that I can get... Okay, so that Geo maybe. If Geofar's fall enough. If Geo falls far enough, is what I meant to say. If Geo falls far enough, does it like despawn or something? Inspect. Found a simple key. Okay, right. Not going to explore too much. Ah. Ah. Techno, hi! Right, you're here. Okay, oh wait, no, that means that Bats might not be too far behind. Right, if Bats asks, Ag! If that asks, no one's seen nothing. I was fighting the Mantis Lords the whole time. This leads nowhere. There's not a spot further down, because that's just the spike roofs. I feel like Bats won't be here, but you don't know. Grand. So if Bats did show up, he'd probably ask why I'm not fighting the Mantis Lords. This is your retreat from trying to be stupid and scone. Techno, I don't think this is the ideal retreat for this. Did I attempt it? No, because right as I got there, you won't believe this, Coral swooped in and said, hey, what you want to do, actually, instead of this, is you want to go and get the... You want to go and see the, Nailsmith over in this city over to the edge. And, of course, I'm not going to ignore such good advice from Coral. So I went over to... Gosh darn it. So I went over to City of Tears and I got myself a nail upgrade. Well, yes, because, like, getting the nail upgrade is part of the setup for, fighting the Mantis Lords, which is ostensibly the thing I'm doing in this stream. Also, you being stupid in Silk Song equals spending 3 hours on one gauntlet. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Wanderer's Journal, hi. Twitch is lag. I think YouTube is currently better than Twitch, and I'm not sure why. Way back to Fungal Waste, but that won't be open. Machine with a symbol of a lift. Insert geo. Yes. Okay, I found a cool new thing. I'm going to ignore it because I want to unlock the... to unlock the stagway. Ah! They're clever, they're clever, they're clever. I'm also... They're clever and they're short. This is bad. They can get into all the same spaces I can. Bench. I wasted a bit of mana. Bad healing choices. But, found a bench. I think I've explored everything there. Toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Search. Oh, yeah. Secrets here. No. I can poke off of that. I don't need to. Ow. It's just a cool way to get down here and back up again, I suppose. Explored over that bit, explored this bit. Yeah, that should be everything. Hey, does anyone reckon that if I could, does anyone think that if I can poke off those spikes on that roof there, there's a secret there, or do we think that's not worth the trouble? Techno doesn't know. No one knows. Okay, grand. Probably Lauk. I don't know what Lauk means, so I'm going to assume it means problem. Let's see. Explored a lot. I don't think that leads back to fungal wastes. It shouldn't do, at the very least. So I think what I'm gonna do... I could go back to Forgotten Crossroads via that. I do want to unlock that lift. I do need to unlock the lift. Unfortunately, Mr. Well, how did I like the cutscene for... I haven't seen the cutscene for City of Tears yet. I think I know which one you're talking about. I'm specifically avoiding that cutscene because I don't want to come across it just yet. And that leads out there. There's no better bench for the Mantis Village. Huh. It looks like I've been there. It does look like I've been there. But I took like one look into that room and then realized, oh wait, that's a big interesting piece that I don't want to explore just now. I'd quite like to save thought. Supposedly, from the bottom of the lift, I can get into fungal wastes, and that's much more convenient for Leg Eater, who I don't have any money to buy things from right now. Mantis Lords walk is somewhat annoying. Yeah, it doesn't look great. How much money do I have? Maybe I could be really lazy. Go down. Well, I'd still need to go across. So it's probably better just to go across the proper way. Oh, hey, I haven't explored this bit yet. I'm off the map. Huh, fancy up. Oh, this looks like a painful way to go. And that is because it is, in fact, a painful way to go. Opens up a new area here. Okay. Oh, there's got to be something interesting. No. Pardon me, I am busy. One, two, three. Okay, so here's another mask. No! Oh, here's another, vessel fragments. That'll allow me to have more mana. Soul thingy. Yeah, the thing that allows me to have more... The soul fragment. The thingy that allows me to have more mana. Is that wall breakable at the end? I didn't think so. But I could have missed something. YouTube delay is bad. All of, like, YouTube delay is... not as bad as it usually is, because I've turned on, or I've changed some of the settings to... It doesn't look like a breakable wall now. On the upper path, yeah, I went along the... Well, I'm seeing that now. But, yeah, it doesn't look it. I have not been here since unlocking, jump. I can leave that, mana thingy there. It's probably good to have a few handy. Mantis Lords time? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have some geo. Maybe I can buy something off Sluber right now. I could buy Steady Bottom. That's not handy. think I do want to slowly buy out Salubra's shop, if for no better reason than just to be able to buy out more charm notches. Still nothing in here. Charm notches, yeah. Hence wanting to buy as many of them as I can get my grubby little mitts on. Hi. There's no great way down to... Oh, I do need to open up that stagway. I want to see what the stag dialogue is. So I should probably walk down. I can't... Long nail? I don't think I've gotten long nail yet. So I think I do want to just walk down because... I want to make sure I'm not missing like a dialogue option or anything. Yeah, there's a village. Yeah, I just noticed the village pointing this way, or the village sign for over here. In theory. Ah! Not that way, so I need to check whether where that's supposedly locked off is still, in fact, locked off. Ow. I'll check if that's locked off, and then if it is, I'll need to come back anyway, and if it's not... If it's not locked off, then I could, in theory, just walk down to the Mantis Village bench. Not today, thank you. Okay, right. Oh, there's a breakable floor there, but I can't break floors yet. So I do, and I can't open to the thing yet. City of Tears is still locked off. So I need to take the stagway, which is doable. I can take the stagway. It's fine. I'm not certain I'm going to be a fan of the process of getting back up there. But, you know, sometimes... Sometimes we just live in a torment of our own devising. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Actually, could I be clever about charm notches? That costs 2. One of your favorite locations from Hollow Knight. Yeah, that's good to know. So few notches. Yeah, they don't really... I've only gotten 2, One of them is from Salubra, and one of them is from that Shroom mini-boss. What happens if I unclick that? 3... Oh, hey! Ooh. What exactly happens when I'm overcharmed? I assume it's good things. Double damage. Oh, so it's like playing Silk Song. I remember this station well. A common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Bats! Shoot! Shoot! Bats, you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Not a lot was sent back the other way, though. Eager to travel the slagways? Just hop upon that platform, give me the signal, and we'll soon be on our way. Look, we are setting up stream because we're still doing things to get ready for fighting the Mantis Lords. Okay? And those things are nothing, don't worry about them. I can probably hide this. Raised eyebrow. There's nothing going on, Bats. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take a brief pause, and then I am going to, and then it's going to be, whatchamacallit time? Mantis Lords time. So, I need a I'll be right back screen, but I don't know how to do that with OBS. So in the meantime, here's some bench music. I'll be just back in a mo. Right. In the words of J.R.R. Tolkien, looks like Mantis Lords back on the menu, boys. I'm sure he said that. You don't know if that's correct. Bats, are you questioning me? Which of us has actually read Lord of the Rings? Is it you? Can only be one of us who's read Lord of the Rings, and I think it's me. Yes, you have? Okay, so I have not read Lord of the Rings then. Right, cool. I'll just take your word for it then. You read Lord of the Necklaces. See, I can't tell if that's a joke headline or an actual Lord of the Rings parody. Almost read Lord of the Flies. I haven't read Lord of the Flies. I know how it goes, and maybe I should read it. Okay, yeah, that's what double damage looks like. So I do need to very quickly get to the... Is it better to... Actually, hang on. Real question. Is it better... The run back from the Mantis Village bench is much shorter. But is it better to go from Queen's Station so I don't need to go through... It's not that many mantises. I thought it was more mantises than it actually is. And... Why am I still overcharmed? Because... being overcharmed is cool, fun, And as the youth say, swag. Why is he overcharged? Nobody's... What do you mean nobody says? Everyone says that, Bats. I figured it out. Yeah. What would be a better shell to have? Moving around quickly isn't terribly useful. Okay, so not the boulder shell. Just Bats, just so you know, my other options are not Wayward Compass, Stalwart Shell, Dashmaster, or Steady Body. And Steady Body isn't even over charming. Actually, I might... Dashmaster? Okay, what should I cut out for Dashmaster then? I think it either needs to be Lifeblood Heart or Boulder Shell. Think about it's a defensive charm that won't give me more defensive value than not taking double damage. I don't know, Bats. That doesn't sound right to me. I think Steady Body could actually... No, there aren't any obstacles that I need to worry about here. Though... If I have something... So really I should take off Boulder Shell if I... Because I think that do whatever doesn't overcharm me is Lifeblood Heart or the Boulder Shell more important, actually? Is it better to have the 2 extra masks, the 2 extra HP, or is it better to have the protection during healing? I go by long nail. I can't. All my money's in the bank because you said something fun would happen if I put all my money in the bank. Fine, I'll unequip Boulder Shell. And I'm going to put on Steady Body because I want to see what happens. Take out enough for long nail. Look, then the setting up stream text is going to be here for the entire stream because I'll have to go up and come back, and that might... I might not be able to get away with that. I'm gonna heal real quick. Oh, I can't tell where I am on the map now. That's the one that isn't the Mantis Village. Right. So into the... Ow. heal. I'm going to be less stupid this time. Look down. You see, I can't see what's beneath me. Ask how long the mantises have been able to do that. Just gonna open that door up. Head across this way. You utter unkind person. Okay, okay, so how useful is Long Nail? How many charm slots does it require, and how much does it cost? So I know what to take out from the bank. It's 2 charm slots. Okay. It's peak, but it's... Don't you have Mark of Pride? Go get Mark of Pride. Okay, so... How much is Mark of Pride? Or how many slots is Mark of Pride? That's after Mantis Lords. Okay, right. So that would be... Long Nail is getting rid of Lifeblood Heart, which is... fine, probably. Steady Body could stay. Because I feel like it might be more helpful in a fight than Wayward Compass. And right here, I probably need all the help I can get. Oh, hi. Hi! 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 It's bad if I don't know how to use it. Best with quick slash. Okay, so I don't have that. So I'll keep Wayward Compass then. Wayward Compass is... Honestly, it's annoying that Wayward Compass takes up a slot because I kind of need it to explain where I am. Oh, hi. Hello. Don't mind me. That's fine. Guides my way even during the boss fights. Yeah. I lost... The amount of geo I lost isn't important enough for me to care. Unequip that. Equip that. Anyway, as I was saying before, stuff started going quite so pear-shaped. It's really annoying that the Wayward Compass takes up a slot, because it's really helpful for explaining where I am. Like, not just for me, but also as just like having a stream. I cannot effectively articulate where I am without the compass. So it's really annoying that... Ow! It's really annoying that the compass takes up a slot, because it does effectively mean that if I am streaming and want to be able to point out where I am, I have one fewer slot. Like, I get that there is a balance reason for Wayward Compass costing a slot. Because that's pretty important information. But it's also annoying that ow, I need to kill you before I can go further. Ah! I forgot you were there! Quickly bench, but not there. Okay, so where do I buy long nail and how much for? I mean, I could just check the wiki, but, where's the banker? Guys, where's the banker gone? Ahem. Anyway. Where'd 2750 geo go? But what do you mean enjoy the stream? Where's that geo gone? Do like the bank sign falling off the pole. That's a very nice touch. Where's my money? Where's my money? And more importantly, do I still need to get long nail? Because that would be a bit of grinding. Ahihihi. Bats, that was a lot of money. Where's it gone? I'll get it in due time, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take that on faith, maybe when I shouldn't. safe with Millabell. Okay, where's Millabell? And to the question, do I actually need to get Longnail? Don't worry about it. That was a lot of Geo. I spent a whole stream getting all that Geo. Sorrow will lead to greater gain in time. It better to. Okay, I do need to know if Longnail was a ruse to get me to go. Yeah, nah, it can't possibly be worth it. Wait, you didn't hear what did I say? Do I need to actually get Longnail for this fight, or... I can live without it. Okay. I am going to live without it then, because I have, no money. Your second favorite. Okay. I guess I should have used more precise language, like, was Longnail a ruse to get me to see that my money's gone? Go down. Just go down. It's nice that they only take 2 hits. Ow. Just need to head across here and then down. Ow. That's just unreasonable. That unlocks the... That unlocks the... This unlocks the... I'm going to leave that geo there for later. And also that geo for later, because I feel that this may be an inopportune moment to hoard geo. Not sure why, it's just a gut feeling. Couldn't precisely tell you why. Alright. So now I can go straight down. That leaves me in no better place than I were before. Right! Mantis Lords! This is good music. That's spikes. Okay. Does that? That, okay, so I can go over and then under. And then I can jump over and pogo then. And I think the run back is better from... Yeah, I do actually think the run back is better from here. Just because I'm not going through Mantis. Is it better to go through Mantis Village for the run back, or is it better to go through Fungal Wastes? This is the question, and I'd like to see some more informed opinions than my own, just so... Because my thinking is, it really is a 50-50. There's the same amount of risk of harm to my person on either route. Because one way, Mantis, you always use Mantis Village Bench. Okay, so there's one vote for Mantis Village. Time is much shorter. Yeah, time is much shorter, but that isn't necessarily the only variable in play here, because there is also, there's also that this way there are fewer mantises, and time is only important as a proxy variable for how much damage I'll be down when I start the fight. Was that a good decision? No, it was not. Do I want that Geo? Yes, I do. Go down the arena and to the very left. Climb up and swing at the top left wall. Oy. Oh, hey, you can get around an overhang. that need to wait until something later? Operation. Might take... I can do it. Okay. Huh? I like how one of the steps in your advice, Bats, is make it up. Ah! Okay, I'm here. What do I do now? Go swing after I jump, okay. Oh, extra lifeblood. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this. If I die, will this lifeblood still be here? It comes back. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this then. Challenge. Hi. Go there. Out. Right. Good. Out. Okay, that's not good. Okay, I need dash to... I just ran into that one. Okay, so... not exactly ideal, but we're learning things. We're learning things. For example, we're learning that I'm going to get carpal tunnel syndrome. Thank you, Bats. That is very good and useful and helpful advice. You'll let me figure out the attack patterns because that's the fun part. Thank you, Bats. That's very generous of you. Is really. Yeah, fair. Okay, so it's not worth fighting them to get that little extra bit of soul juice. Hey, don't mind me. Ooh. May I ask what the hard thing you're doing is, Bats? Or is that, hush, hush? Terraria Infernum boss. I'm sure those words mean something. That sounds terrifying. Ow. Okay, right, you're fast. Okay. Not strictly speaking ideal, but not terrible. Okay. Yeah. So if I do the path down to them hitless, then I will have 10 HP? Which is a pretty good number. Yeah, I have one instinct for the discs, and as you can all see, Techno, it's not a great instinct. I mean, it's very good 50% of the time. The problem is I keep running into the wrong 50. HP. Right. I'm not still setting up stream. I'm not still setting up stream. Okay. do that. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm starting to get this. I'm going to be back in just a moment. Right, okay. So, we're learning what's going on. We're getting into the swing of things. It's not great because I was hoping to do this hit list, but, you know. Or I was hoping to do the run back hit list. I was not hoping or expecting to do the boss hit list. Yeah. That's why I specified I was hoping to do the run back hit list. Because I just got hit. It wasn't even by a mantis. Hi. It's me. Again, I'm back. Oh, darn. Okay. Sometimes we have slip-ups, and you know, progress isn't strictly linear, and that's still pretty darn good. We're doing good. We're doing great. We did not die there, even though we very easily could have. When you say you're getting fried, you do not mean this figuratively, Bats. I'd be kind of worried, except you did say Terraria Infernum, and I know a bit of Latin. So I figured it's not you getting fried, it's your avatar in. Providence. I'm just going to challenge him without the extra lifeblood right now because I'm starting to get finger cramps. Shouldn't have jumped there, and I shouldn't have paused to heal. There are no safe spots to heal. This is important. I can barely get away with healing except on the spear downs. This is good to know. Thank you for the words of encouragement, Pat. Unfortunately, they didn't quite work on this run, but we're working things out. We're working out the strategy. Mantis Lords is a learning fight, yeah. And I am certainly learning a lot. Most notably, there are no safe spots to heal except for the down strikes. Where is a safe spot if you have the rhythm? Unfortunately, the rhythm is that I do not have a safe spot in most of the attacks. However, the down, can I heal when it goes over my head? Yes, but I don't quite have the rhythm for that. I can see that it's possible, I just can't get away with that just yet. But you are right, Techno. That is another spot that I should be able to heal once I have the know-how. Hi. Which side do you go to? You are spicing things up a bit. That was poorly conceived. Hi. Did not mean to use that spell just there. Twice? 2 heals? That would be remarkable. I think I see time for 1 heal. I don't quite know how you're squeezing in 2, but I'm willing to accept it. Mostly, I'm willing to accept it as something I shall learn in due process. Darn, that was... just see when Mantis is in high position and stand on opposite side of platform, heal immediately. Yeah, I figured you meant opposite, you know, in case they weren't standing on the right platform, bats. It's okay. Oh, that's not great. That's avoidable. Hi. It's me. I'm back. See what the difference is, or I think I see what the difference between the low and high positions would be. that's low. Ow! Okay, you can't heal there. Up. Toss over and under. Hit. And hit. And heal. Hit. And hit. And hit and dash and run and yep. And can't jump right after healing, or if you can, it is an art. Not known to me. And now there are two of them. Okay, right. Be as high as possible before. Be as high as possible. Have as much HP as possible before there are two of them, because two of them is very difficult to heal during. I forgot to have my deaths counter, and it's too late at this point. But I really should, especially for the bit where I am actually fighting the Mantis Lords. When you get to second phase, I can heal multiple masks. I see when. I'm going to need a bit to get the timing down for that bit, though, Techno. I assume it's... during the transition. Okay. I think there might also be a heal slot... I think there might also be a heal slot, when both of the discs are flying, because they take a bit, but I'm being very cautious there. Okay, you did mean during the transition. That's an easy... It's not great, but... probably one. I concur with that assessment, and now I cannot read. Okay. Ow. Only one out. Ow. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's not great. It's not the end of the world. It is definitely very far from ideal. Okay, yeah, that's... Progress is not a linear process. It is just an overall trend towards betterment. And sometimes there are lumps and bumps, and things might get worse, but overall, things get better. Yep, I'm at... Well, I'm not at max mana, I'm at 2/3 mana, but I can't get more than 2/3 mana. Hi, I'm back. 2. Okay. Okay, it's unfair that there are 2 disc patterns. That's a bit malign. Also, how do I dodge that second pattern? Like, I'd assume that's... No, that's an edge dodge, I would imagine. Yeah, no, the thing is, there are 2 disc patterns. One you can stand under. And then you have to... One you can stand under. And then you need to jump up. But it doesn't preclude you from jumping. The other, or standing in the center. The other you cannot stand in the center for. And I have not found a recognizable distinction yet. Though, doubtless there is one that you can tell in advance, but I suppose the distinction is if they stand in the middle for a bit, then you're going to have a bad time. Go to the left when they reach the center poke of them. Yeah, no, that's... Actually, that is useful advice. I wasn't sure how I was going to get around those. Thank you, Bats. Come here. Hi, I'm back. Ow. Not a great heal spot. This is fine. I couldn't heal because I didn't have soul juice. mean, Techno, how long have you known me? It's not exactly news that I lean left. Ow. Okay. Do not bother healing. Do not bother healing. It doesn't work. I cannot heal in phase 2. There may be ways. There could be ways that I heal. It's not happening. It's not happening. Very much be ways that I heal in phase 2, but they're not happening. They're not happening. They're not happening. I mean, I usually go to the left of the arena, and then, hang on, I'm going to need to read that. Especially in the down strikes, I always walk left unless I physically can. Well, if I run into a boss where that becomes a problem, then, yeah. It's an interesting thing to note, Techno. Okay, yeah, I do walk into them, but, like, if I were to walk to the right, I'd probably walk into the Mantis Lords. Well, the way to remember which is left and right, you hold up your hands, and the one that is the right way round to be an L, or one of them, fingers are going to be the right way round to be an L, each other is what's left over. I jumped into that, but I'm not jumping twice. I hit that through my own inaction. That one was on me! Thank you for this incredible tip. It's a service we provide. Ow. Censor that. I would prefer if someone did. I cannot at the present moment. For self-evident reasons. You are a mod, yes, Techno. Ow. Anyway, yeah. You hold up your hands. With your index finger and your thumb, right? The one that's the right way round to be an L. That's your right hand, and the one that, and what's left, obviously follows that that must be your left hand. Simple enough. Ugh. I think it might, unless there's 3 phases. I've got a good feeling, to be honest. Like, unless there's a 3rd phase to Mantis Lords, then I could probably finish this stream. Of course, the question is, thus, it's only 2. Yeah, okay, I think I can finish this stream. If I start getting frustrated, then I may need to call it a bit short, and we can pick up at top of next stream. Darn. Still, progress, as it is important to remember, is not linear. It is a trend. I think if this stream hits 4 hours, though, I'm going to have to accept that. Look, progress can't be rushed, right? Sometimes. Processes of improvement tend not to be the most immediate. I have a pretty good feeling about the general momentum of this stream, but if this turns out to be slower than I had anticipated, I will wrap up this stream around the 4-hour mark. Oh, hey! I think I skipped a frame there. That's not great. That's not terrible. Oh! Pure instinct. Ow. Pure stupidity. Pure instinct there. Getting a feeling for which ones are going to go high and which ones are going to go low. It's not that good of a feeling. Or maybe I just jumped a bit early. You know. Okay, can't heal, but instead I will just go with a few of... Org. Okay. Probably 2 more runs. Maybe more than 2. Huh. But that was pretty good. Took a lot of damage, but yeah, that's gonna happen anytime I lose. I'm going to take exactly 10 bits of damage. Did get a lot. I did deal a lot more damage than I usually do, but that's not anything special. That's because I was using my mana attack, which I can't remember the name of. Though, if you asked me normally, I wouldn't be able to remember the name of. So that's not brain fog in as much as it is. I just don't remember. Come here. Oh, that could have gone poorly. That nearly threw me off my beat. Oh! Oh, you can hit her while she's there. Oh. Okay, no heals. Okay. Okay, that's... I could possibly do one more, but, I've been streaming for 3 hours, 42 minutes, and however many seconds. I'm never going to say it at the exact time that the second is, or the second count is right. So, I'm going to cut it off here before I start flagging extremely. And yeah, we're going to pick this up in the next stream, which will be sometime soon, hopefully. And then after that, I don't know, I think City of Tears is the next place that I can realistically explore. There is still plenty of stuff in Fog Canyon and the Fungal Caves. That's the name. It took me a bit. Anyway, but yeah, no, we're not beating Mantis Lords tonight. We got pretty close. We're doing a good job. I'm gonna see if there's anyone that I even vaguely familiar with to raid. Yeah, none of the... No. Yeah, no one I know to raid, so, yeah, I'm just going to end the stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will be back soon, and, Mantis Lords. Something about Mantis Lords, I don't know, I've already got insane. Bye. Twitch.